Hello and welcome to C.G Radio, everybody. I am your host, Cable Guy. How is everybody today out there in Radio Land? I am well, as I hope you are. So, a couple items on the agenda first before we get into today's interview. First, as I'm sure some of the more observant people out there have noticed, that we have surpassed the 1-year anniversary of C.G Radio interviews, and I appreciate everybody's views and support and all the likes and subscribes that I've gotten over the past year. It was a tough journey. A lot of times getting these people booked, can be a journey in and of itself. But as you can see, there are people out there who are willing to give up-and-comers a shot and, like to go out there and have fun as well and achieve the dream. So, and the second item is another first for today, is we're having our very first rapper on the show. Kind of randomly, I got in touch with him through social media, just watching his videos on YouTube and everything, and I reached out to him and asked him how he produces his videos, because he was a local guy from Buffalo up here, and we just got to talking, and I invited him on the show, and he graciously accepted. And his name is Ponzo Houdini Cake Bo, okay? So, let's get him on the horn.
Yo, yo.
What's up, Ponzo Houdini Cake Boss? How are you?
What's going on with you, Cable Guy?
Oh, not a whole lot. First things first, thanks for taking the time out of your schedule to come on my little podcast.
Definitely, no doubt.
So, from doing my research and watching some of your videos, I'm really torn between two of my favorites. One is, of course, Take a Bath, and then the other is Keep Your Head Up. Now, which one of those videos were funner to film?
Take a Bath, of course, because, it was a lot going on in that one, so,
Okay.
It was a lot of, out-of-town travels, and, it was a lot of money put into that video, so.
Right. Now, is it like a whole team that like, produces all your videos and everything, or is it just you who does this endeavor?
Well, basically me, I'm a financial back, and I'm an independent, owned label, and I'm the financial backing, so I pay companies for their services.
Oh, okay. So, what is it that made you decide to get into making music?
Well, I just, I had, a past of, just being in the streets and then just going through the struggles of poverty. So, I went to prison, and after certain prison time, I decided to change my life and, do something positive and, still live that, embrace the life that I came from. I found music as being, something I could take serious. Now, I was doing music before I went to prison, but, I took it more serious when I, went to prison because I had to, do something different. I had kids. I had one kid at the time, and then, I just had to do something different, positive.
Right. Yeah, good deal. So, was there like the moment in prison where you decided to become Ponzo Houdini Cake Boss?
Well, actually, I was that person before I even went to prison. So everything was it was already happening before I went to prison, and then I went to prison and seeing it stopped. So I was already set to go, and in a position to go with the music, but I had to go to prison and serve this time, so it stunted where I was about to go with the music. So I'm like, dang, after this, I can't let nothing else get in the way of that because I was almost on my way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I get that. It happens. And so, who is the nicest rapper you've ever encountered on the scene, and which one is the biggest dick you've encountered?
Oh, man. That shit sound crazy. Yeah, we ain't on it like that, player.
No, okay. It's nothing personal. I ask every single guest of whatever they do about who's always the nicest and who's not. It's always interesting.
Right.
It's always interesting the answers we get.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. That was a wild one right there. But yeah, we ain't on it like that. Yeah, we definitely ain't flowing that damn boat.
Right. Hey, everybody always gives a very interesting and unique, like each and every person.
Yeah, that's a shocking question right there. You ain't thinking like, damn.
So, are all or most of the extras in your video from Buffalo too?
No, I mean, certain people be from different places. It all depends on where the video is
Okay.
done at.
Where is there like a main hub area where you film, or is it really all over the place?
No, it's just wherever the vibe is at. We try to pick different locations.
Right? You do definitely do Buffalo justice in a lot of the background shots in your videos.
Definitely. Just embracing the upbringing.
Okay. So, do you have any other passions or interests besides music?
Yeah, I just like business, ownership, what I mean, of companies, and I'm looking to do real estate in the next upcoming
Right.
few months and years.
Okay. So, do you have any upcoming shows or projects that you're working on right now?
Definitely, I'm working on like 3 projects, and I got a show in New York, in Queens, New York, coming up September the 18th, Saturday. Then I got another show in Tonawanda, New York, and that'll be on the 26th. That's Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, cool. Well, that should be a good time there. All right. Now, is there anyone else that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, just want to give a shout out to my family, and all my fans and everybody that support Ponzo Houdini and the Cake Boss Life, movement.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely like your style, especially like keep your head up, a real pull yourself up by the bootstraps type of song, and it's what we all need to hear from time to time. So,
Yeah, I just don't want to be stuck in no box, you know what I'm saying, where I want to make, different type of music for all type of people.
right, and that's the thing is that your music it's different. It's very like something I haven't heard in a very long time. So, I like it a lot. So, last but certainly not least, do you think the Bills will finally make the playoffs this year?
I root for them Bills, man. That's the home team, I ain't gonna go against them, what I mean, whenever they decide to finally get it together, they gonna get it together. I mean, we rooting for them. Shout out McDermott, shout out Pagulas, you know what I'm saying? And shout out the whole squad. They working, to
Right.
put something in place that hasn't been put in place in a long time, playoffs, Super Bowls. So, it's a work in progress.
It would be nice to see it again in my lifetime. I remember when they went to 4 of them, and it was close,
Well,
but
it'll be back around. Everything comes back around full circle. So
exa-
it'll be back around. So
exactly. All right, Ponzo Houdini, thank you so much for coming on the show, and I wish you well, and I'd love to have you on for the follow-up down the road.
no doubt, man. I appreciate you for having me, man. Take it easy.
You too now. Bye now. All right, and there you have it, everybody. Ponzo Houdini Cake Boss. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. He's got some shows coming up, and he's on YouTube and everything like that. So just give him a look up and give his stuff a listen, a jingle, and roll it around for a little bit and see what conclusions you come up with. All right, everybody. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of CG Radio Interviews. I appreciate everybody's continued support. Give a like, a subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. It really helps the channel grow. And it's been a slow journey, but it's been a fun journey so far. And I appreciate everybody's continued support. And give Ponzo Houdini Cake Boss a listen. And let's all be nice to each other out there. Be well, everybody.